Fred was just in here, someone asked him if you're a better player this year than last year. He said 1,000% better. Do you agree?
Yeah, I guess it comes in different ways. Obviously, last year it was more offense, and people probably didn't think that I could score as much. But this year I had to learn so much about like knowing your role and defensive schemes, and knowing when to make an impact and always have the same energy. And yeah, it feels good to just know that you're getting better every year and in different ways, really.
How have you learned to sort of like not look at the points per game or whatever and accept the fact that you're, as Fred said, better this year despite those numbers being down?
Just with the wins, we got a lot of wins where I didn't score really much, but I did a lot on the defensive side, and those rebounds, those steals, those are all stuff that I couldn't do last year. I wasn't fast enough to make the reads, and I feel like I'm getting better at it. And you can see it helps the team. We have a lot of scores, but we need rim protecting and the rim runs and all that. Sometimes you don't realize, but how many people I get open and offensive rebounds. So. It's just the little things, and I'm so used to it now that it just comes naturally.
Fred talked about, and I think you mentioned this too, that Cleveland game. That wasn't your best game this season.
Yeah. It changed my life.
Well, talk about that. What was that night like for you, and how did that change your life?
I mean, it was one of the worst games ever. Even my family, they wanted to shut down the TV when they watched it. How bad it was. I remember shooting 2 for 10, and I was like, oh, I'm finally going to be the number one guy, the go-to guys, and I didn't realize how hard it is to be like that day out and day in. But it definitely changed my life, just changed my perspective, and realized I never want to be in those positions again, and just wanted to, become a better player. Like, I didn't like the way I was looking on TV, and I know I'm better than that.